Peace, y'all. Good morning. Welcome to MellowNeptuneWaters. My name is Marsha Nicole Wilson. We are going to start with a deep breathing before we jump into your weekly reading for November 23rd through November 30th. We are at the home stretch. November came and went, and I don't blame her. All right, so this will be a general reading for all of the zodiac signs. Please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, let's start with the quick deep breathing. Get comfortable, get relaxed, soften your jaw, your brow bone, your tongue, your fingers, your shoulders, your hip bones, your knees, your ankles. And take a couple of cleansing deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And let's do this for a few cycles. Feel yourselves grounded and present. Two more deep breaths. Filling up the belly with warm oxygen, new breath. Exhale through the nose or the mouth. And as you exhale, feel your body continuing to soften and release tightness and tension. Last inhale, deep inhale. And just let it all out. All right, y'all, we're going to begin our readings. First, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel, MellowNeptuneWaters. Click on the bell so that you receive notifications anytime I do post the weekly readings. And I also invite you to like the readings, to click the like button, and to comment. I've noticed that it helps with the algorithm that others get to know and have access to Mellow Neptune water readings, to know that we exist here. All right. Much love, y'all. Again, look at your sun, moon, rising signs. All right. Hello, Scorpio. This reading is for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Again, remember to check your other placements. Happy end of November. Happy Mercury in her micro braids. We're in the shadow period. Happy a lot of planets going direct and retrograde. We have some amazing changes happening in December. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready for the catapult. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. Let's spirit what message you have. This is for the week of November 23rd through the 30th. Ten of Swords. That one hasn't come out in a while. I just heard a realization, like a new realization, something like a new understanding and a release. There's a surrender. This might be the week for you, Scorpio, to just let it all hang out. Definitely a week of release. So far, you have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I'm going to try to get y'all in focus. So it's like you're turning your back on something and actively walking away from an old way of feeling, possibly an old relationship of any kind, friendship, platonic, which is the same thing, romantic, familial, professional relationship, but it's something that has affected you and impacted you emotionally that you're leaving behind. The Ten of Swords, it really feels like you're not giving it much thought. I mean, it's lingering. You're contemplating something, but it doesn't feel, maybe you've already done the work of like considering the consequences or the rebound, whatever, but you're very much at a place of, yeah, no, I'm clear. It could have been a big self-sacrificing energy that you've been operating in. And now you're in this place of creating balance and pouring into yourself, nurturing yourself with this Temperance card. Alchemy, alchemizing these experiences. Ooh, this one. Five of Swords. All these cards want to come out. Death, Rebirth, Hanged Man, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. King of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords. Well, you're walking away from something so that you can arrive at a sense of some steadiness, some stability, because you have, baby, this Death, Rebirth card is you. You are Scorpio, ruled by Pluto. You are the death and the rebirth. You're very much in the space of deading something. And also, though, because you have this Hanged Man, you're very much in a space of seeing things from an evolved perspective while also wanting to be in this place of stability. I think emotional stability, physical stability too, because you have the Knight of Pentacles. You are laying and planting, I would say, new seeds. And what has happened with this Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups energy is that I don't even know if you've uprooted old seeds that you've planted. I feel like you're just leaving them behind. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need it. It reminds me of Dr. Dre and Suge, when Suge was like, basically like, I own you. And Dr. Dre's like, Zipe, because I am the music. And I can just go and make new music. Don't nobody own me. I'm always going to be me. You have my old shit. But I am the old, the now, and the new. And that is the energy that it feels like you're operating in. With this King of Pentacles, it feels like this energy you're going into while you are tapped into the desire for stability. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like you have a new way of doing it. The song I just heard, step into the best side. I mean, kind of, do you. Do what works for you. Also, I do hope for some of you, because this energy can call upon feeling and being jaded and saying F all of this and reverting back to an old way of being or trying a new way of being that you've never been. And that could be somebody who acts out of integrity. So, especially with the Seven of Swords, or it could just be a new method of doing things. It doesn't even have to be a lack of integrity. It could just be like, yeah, no, the way that I was doing things before just ain't working for me, and I'm not interested, because the bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. And you are very much in this place of wanting to experience the fruits of your labor. And a lot of these cards, not a lot of them, all of these cards, they're only one human in each of them. And any of the rest of the cards are animals. And so companionship, the companionship doesn't have to be in human form. It could very well be nature. You're communing with nature. You're content being with you, yourself, and anything or anyone who contributes to your peace. Ooh, Six of Wands. Come on, celebration. Very much being seen. This for me is giving ritual. It's also, victory. This is a very satisfying week for you this week, Scorpio. And a lot of it feels introspective. It feels like whatever you've burned away, whatever you've released emotionally and mentally, it's very satisfying. And you're like, even if that's me celebrating on my own, it's all good. Like, that's probably what you want, actually. I mean, for some of you, you might identify as a quote unquote loner, introvert, whatever. But it feels like your priorities are shifting. I love that for you. Four of Swords. Yeah, it's very much this like, and you know what? For some of you this week, you might be going on a retreat. Yeah, so some of you might be going on a retreat. And wherever that retreat is, whether it's at home and you're recluse from society, from world, from the people, do what you got to do. You might be going on, what was it? Not Shavasana. Havasana? What is it called? My mother went on one years ago. I had told her about it years ago because a colleague of mine, one of the actors I was working with, told me about the trip he and his sister, his partner went on. And it was a silent retreat for 10 days. You put your cell phone up and y'all not talking. And they feed you. So it's something. You might be cleansing, fasting, detoxing this upcoming week, Scorpio. It's just a very intentional week for you, and you will see the results. You will experience the satisfaction of this decision that you have made. Let's see if there's one more card that wants to come out for you. And there's two more cards. Queen of Wands. Oh, they both came out in reverse-ish. Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. My gosh. These are very powerful queens, honey. These two queens are very assured, very, not just her, knowledgeable, very confident, very evolved. This Queen of Swords, you could be, for yourself, you could be taking off the mask, whether it was a mask of pretense, of protection, of covering, of sheltering, whatever. And again, this week, it just feels like you're just in this raw transformation this week. For sure, you have this death and rebirth card, which is you, and it represents transformation. And these fives represent transition. So this is a very pivotal week for you. And you might be leaving a situation without saying shit. Or you might be leaving and being like, yeah, no, this is a wrap. And I need no convincing otherwise. You're very sure and you're very certain of yourself. And this Queen of Wands energy is you're calling on your feistiness. If that's what you need to channel in order to speak up or in order to make a decision or a declaration, by all means. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very confident in how they speak and how they show up. They get what they want. The Queen of Wands gets what they want, and the Queen of Swords is very clear and direct. So this could be in very verbal communication. This could be in non-verbal communication, but it's very clear. And it might be an energy or a situation where people, like, they want to come and say hi or they want to interact, but they can feel you and read you. And it's like, I think they just want to be left the F alone. And great for you. Look at Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Come on, somebody. That is your spirit guide for this week. Your spirit animal for this week is the Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. The number 16. When you break that down, it's 7. 7 is divinity. 7 is divinity. Divine purpose, divine calling. You're activated in a different way. It's activated from a place of taking the measures, taking the steps to get what you need in order to have peace and resolve. And so it sounds like with these detours, this transformation, this transition that you're experiencing, this could be a new job. This could be you leaving an old job or leaving a current job to go do another thing. It could be you leaving a relationship. or leaving an old aspect of yourself behind. And yeah, you ain't looking back. Like, look at even this fella moving forward. It's like no looking back. No looking back. No looking back. Everything is forward movement. Everything is looking up ahead for you, Scorpio. And I am happy for you. This is great. This is exciting. Someone wants to tell me what the bottom deck is. Prince of Wands. Yep. Chariot, Prince of Wands, Ace of Cups, Empress. New things are burgeoning for you. Things that, again, I know I mentioned the old seeds and you feel like you're leaving them behind. You're planting new ones. It's like these new ones are mature. And maybe these are seeds that you planted at a new moon earlier this year, or something you have invested in. It's new, but it's not. What you're starting to see from it is stuff intentions that you put in, and you're starting to see it develop and blossom and grow. And it feels like a knowing. It just feels like something you already knew. And it's just like, okay, it was just a matter of time. It's time to go. It's time to go ahead and lead it and to go within and get clear. And it's an easy clearing for you. It really is. Well, it is. And also there's chatter. There's 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords. There's some chatter. But this 4 of Swords is very much like, you better lay low. Just let the battle happen outside of you so that within you, you have your calm and your peace. All right. Scorpio, if you would like a one-on-one reading, email me, MellowNeptuneWaters@gmail.com. This email is in the description section below. All right. I love y'all. Happy week ahead.